Western part of our state, really almost the western third of the state, is devastated, absolutely devastated. When we get storms here in the east, we have farmland, we have a lot of open land, and the water gets dissipated. Over in the west, there's so many mountains that drain the water into gullies, into rivers that are at the bottom, at the hill of the mountain. The waters just rise very quickly. And so what you're seeing now, Asheville, a lot of the other smaller towns are devastated, absolutely inundated with water. A lot of them are right next to rivers. And so this is cataclysmic. This is horrible. And a lot of the folks are stranded. They can't get out of their driveways. There are no roads to get to. It is an exceedingly difficult situation over there in the west.
Sand, an immeasurable amount of sand has piled up here on the roadways, being pushed in by record-level storm surge as a result of Hurricane Helene, a Category 4 monster that made landfall in Florida's Big Bend, but not without leaving its mark on the Tampa Bay area. Let's check in with News Channel 8's Jeff Patterson in Eagle 8 HD. Jeff, have you ever seen this much sand not where it's supposed to be?
JB, it's just stunning how much sand has come in.
Hey guys, we have to talk about Hurricane Helene and what it has done to the US. The aftermath of the hurricane and the destruction, it's just mind-blowing. And it's not only Florida, it's like Georgia, Tennessee, North Carolina, in areas where I would not have thought that a hurricane would do that much devastation, especially in the areas of North Carolina, Asheville, like the northern parts. So we'll go through this step by step, and I will show you pictures of what has happened in all of these areas. And, you know, let's start with Florida a little bit.
100% of our single-story homes and businesses had water intrusion of between 3 to 4 feet.
Anna Maria Island was completely underwater on Friday. Hurricane Helene pushed over 3 feet of Gulf waters into every home, hotel, and restaurant, leaving behind feet of sand in every direction.
This, where we are right now, this is a road.
You see that the Florida Governor DeSantis has toured the areas that have been devastated from Hurricane Helene on Friday. And basically, he says it's not even comparable to the damage that Hurricane Idalia has done. So he toured the damage in Perry, Florida, and he said it caused worse damage than the 2 previous hurricanes in that part of his state. He said it could take the region months, even years, to fully recover from this. So look at the pictures that you see here, how massive this is. And also Cedar Key, if you see here on the map where that is, the residents are slowly beginning to pick up the pieces of what is left after the devastation hit the region. It looks like a tornado went through. It was smashed by Hurricane Helene. Large parts of Florida were hit hard by these heavy winds and rain before the monster storm then continued to move north and do the damage there. But look at what's happening in Cedar Key.
You saw that we measured just how high the storm surge was. 9 feet we counted. These, we're told, are historical homes. Yes, across the street from the water, but to see this, I mean, look at this. This is a home that's no longer existent.
And look here.
It's very devastating. It's very sad. A whole community's lost.
Such as 83 West, the Tipsy Cow, and Salinity have lost everything inside as water flooded in at much higher levels than when Hurricane Idalia made landfall just last year. And Big Deck Bar and Grill has been completely destroyed. As you can see, the damage doesn't get any better when driving around the island, as houses are destroyed and lives are changed forever. On the other side of the island, this is what's left of the Faraway Inn, which the owners just finished rebuilding following Hurricane Idalia.
Hopefully we'll eventually get it up back and running. People just got to understand that this is going to take time. It's not going to be days or weeks. It's going to be months and years.
And let's have a look at what's happening in Asheville, North Carolina. It was battered by Hurricane Helene, leaving roads and buildings damaged by heavy flooding. So look at these pictures that you see here. It's just crazy. It seems like semi-trucks have been washed all over the place and roads have been washed away. And it's devastating in that region. Wow. Helene has also flooded Tennessee. So look at this hospital that has been flooded. Patients are going on the roof. I mean, it's just crazy.
Evacuate early in the day, but flash floods surrounded the building so quickly that ambulances were cut off. The only escape for around 60 people who spent hours on the rooftop before being successfully rescued. Nearby, a breach at the Waterville Dam caused flooding in Newport that prompted a state of emergency and the evacuation of the downtown area.
I mean, it's like complete areas completely underwater. And then look at what's happening here. And then there's new pictures that we see here. Check this out.
The worst hit areas was Chimney Rock, southeast of Asheville near the popular Lake Lure. Look at this comparison posted on X. Shows Google Maps before the flooding and another post as floodwaters tore through the community as well. Tonight, other photos and reports from the scene show parts of the town destroyed.
And there's more news reports about the flooding and the devastation here.
At Turkey Pin Gap Road, where around 120 homes are now cut off from the main road after Hurricane Helene. It's a story that's playing out all across this devastated area. Now, long-term residents that I spoke to say that damage of this level isn't something they've ever seen here in their lifetime.
And I mean, it's absolutely crazy how widespread this is. So check out this news report about what has happened here.
Getting a look at the Newport area from the air. Unbelievable. Take a look at how extensive the flooding is in Cott County. The sheriff there telling us rescues continue tonight. Fortunately, no one has lost their life.
Here in downtown Newport at the intersection of Woodlawn Avenue and Broadway Avenue. To my right, the Pigeon River. Even closer to me, more of the Pigeon River right here on Broadway Avenue. And if you look behind me, trash, debris, just coming into the streets here on Broadway Avenue in downtown Newport. It's been an all-day event.
And then it's been so widespread, right? Check out another video that you see from North Carolina here. And then what has happened to this community here? And also here, there's another reporting and drone pictures, what has been done to this community here. It's absolutely crazy. Check this out here, what they're saying.
North Carolina, it shows pieces of homes and businesses destroyed, debris washing down the river, just dumped into Lake Lure. The lake is filled with broken power lines and chemicals.
And yeah, I will show you some more reports, and some of you have requested it, right? They've asked me in the comments, can you report about the hurricane? So here's more pictures, here's more reports. Check this out, what happened here.
The water is still undrinkable, but sadly, it's just really sad to see all of my fellow mountaineers that just their apartments just didn't fare as well in all this weather. I know people that lost everything they have and are now trying to get back on their feet. It's just really sad to see all of that. But I'm glad that our community can come together and lift each other up and do what we can for each other in this time of need.
And then here, it's like crazy, right? Everything's being washed away in the cars. And there's one point that you have to consider. What they're saying is now in the areas where there's storm surges that contain salt water. So they're worried that the electric cars might explode. So salt water that is getting in touch with the batteries of electric cars might do damage to the batteries and they could later on explode. So authorities are asking people to tell them where they have electric cars left in these flooded areas because they contain a potential hazard. And this is absolutely crazy, right? I've always said that. I mean, what about these batteries? Because they're so hard to extinguish. Imagine you have that in an underground parking garage of a multi-story condo home or something like this. So it's very concerning, I have to say. So here's more pictures. And then check this out here, what's happening here. So this is absolutely crazy, crazy, crazy. So guys, if you want to see more of that, if you want me to make more videos about what Helene did to the United States, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you want to see. And of course, guys, leave this video a like. That also tells me if you want to see more of that. Don't leave it a dislike, please, if you don't want to see more of that. Support my channel, guys. If you want to support my channel, check out the links in the description. There's ways to do this, guys. And of course, by watching my videos till the end and liking them, leaving a comment, you help my channel and for just being here. So thank you so much. Welcome to all my new channel members. Thank you for subscribing there. You'll get exclusive behind the scene videos. I'll take you on trips and I'll show you my farm, and a lot more is going to happen there very, very soon. Check out my YouTube start page. So there you can see a playlist with all the membership videos. And if you want to subscribe, click the join button underneath this video or check out the link in the description, guys. I hope to see you there very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.